separated by Tom Harley. Simpson getting an early touch, and Otten's getting an early grab, and it's a beauty. Kick to the centre to Stokes, to Enright, to Harley, and then Harley just measures the kick. He was looking for Mooney. Chapman got the crumbs, straightens up, and kicks the first goal of the qualifying final.
Smith needs to be quick, and he was. Simpson spots a man out towards the wing, goes to Harris. He's got the run of it. Harris just runs beyond the wing, settles now, kicks inside the forward 50. Their first time in, Edwards has shoulder to shoulder. 15 goals from set shots this season. And he comes and steers it through. Could be the X factor. He didn't play last time.
Against Ferrito last time was a better matchup for the Kangaroos.
Holding on, Gary Ablett!
We heard the umpire, Gary Ablett, the recipient of the free kick.
Ready?
They've been pretty hot on this all weekend, the umpires too. It seems to be one of the areas that they're focusing on. Now, I'm not sure about that as a free kick though. Just looking at that replay against Pratt, I would have thought it might have been the other way, if anything.
The Brownlow medal favourite. It's going to be hard to win the best and fairest at Geelong, let alone the Brownlow. Such a year they've had. He's a goal kicker, Ablett. Squeezes it home.
Through midfield, working in front of his brother, bounced off Nathan's chest, gathered by Harris, prepared to go back. This is Pratt, at half-back Pratt. Interesting kick, bounces it through the centre, hacking his way through for Rito, runs down towards the 50. They stay off him, or do they? There was some contact, doesn't matter, he's kicked the goal.
Sinclair has started interchange. Harvey.
He'll get busy now. No
McMahon, who's also off the interchange. McMahon sweeps it inside. Sinclair just on his wrong side. Left foot kick to space. Grant may be the target. The ball doesn't quite sit. Corey takes him out and then rides a tackle. Good tackle by Grant. Got him. Should have been holding the footy umpire. Back to McIntosh. 50 metres out. He can kick a goal, McIntosh. And he has.
But what's been remarkable about McIntosh in recent times is his ability to get forward and do exactly as you said there to Bruce. He had 10 inside 50s last week, so he does all his best work forward. There's Cameron Ling, he's off the ground. Here's the bump. It was a solid bang there by Brown, who I reckon pushed himself up to that part of the ground so that he might be able to do something like that. There goes the tag on Harvey. Harvey becomes a ball winner almost immediately that Ling was off the ground. And here's that big goal from outside 50 for McIntosh. What a start by the Kangaroos.
The NAB rising star runs forward of the wing. Probing kick inside the forward 50. Nathan Ablett goes after it. Chapman finds a way through. Mooney back to Chapman. Under pressure. Bounces it through. Stood up in the tackle. Wells to space. Pratt in trouble. Tackled by a couple. Did he take the tackler on? Yes. Advantages played. Storming away as Stokes goes looking for Chapman. Demanded a fair bit of Chapman in the end. Intelligent kick. Chapman going at his third. Straight through the middle. The first, a big loss against Port Adelaide. Look away from Sansbury to Simpson. Around the corner straight to Ablett though. Here's trouble. Ablett into the path of Johnson. Peeling off for Rito. Over his head, Nathan Ablett. Kind bounce. 35 metres out. Not a good effort. It floats back towards the pocket. Big lick Mooney. Mooney plays on and bounces it through for a goal. I wonder if Vasco da Gama celebrated like that when he saw India. Knocked away, holding the ball. Gee, that was a quick whistle. Selwood runs to 55, Bacon Square, leading back Stokes.
Tackle here by Milburn just to knock the ball out of his hands. I'm not sure whether or not that was holding the ball.
It can't be a kick. Stokes puts it through. When I say comfy, it was.
You got the advantage.
Jostling down there. Hale was slung out of it effectively by Scarlett, who then got the football. That was well worked. Kelly gave it to him. Selwood putting on a clinic, the young man. Wonderful hand pass. Ablett, Ling, Ablett. This is the reason they're premiership favourites. Stokes with a loose man on. Gets it across to our man, Cam Mooney. And the Moonster puts it through.
And they have had a couple of chances late. Bartel again to Burns.
He's controlled it. Go back, take it, controlled it all the way.
Gee, they've identified Archer as the bloke to actually try and expose, haven't they, this afternoon?
He's really struggling, isn't he? It's unfortunate. Bartel, Jimmy!
Petrie is there, unsighted so far. Kelly. Oh, well done by Grant. Smothered the hand pass from Mackey and kicks a much-needed goal.
He's round. Corey.
Got his handball.
Wells couldn't quite. Kelly, well done. And then a brilliant handball to Harley, to Scarlett. Held the kick up beautifully to Burns, to Scarlett. He broke the first and then bangs a wild ball out to Johnson. Good bounce. You expect something clever here, and he produces. And then he's kicked a couple
Right there.
in this quarter. He's kicked 3, big Cam.
And then he was able to be proactive.
Well, the sobriquet for Geelong, Tim, is Sleepy Hollow. I reckon they'd be bouncing down there right now, wouldn't they? They'd be loving this. Bartel again.
Petrie just hasn't been able to hang on to the ball in the air.
So Nathan Ablett, he's had a couple of shots. And he puts a bit of icing on the sweetest cake in the first half in a long, long time. Next Saturday, Rook getting better as it goes on to in right to Mackey.
Mackey trying to pinpoint the ball and succeed. The record loss for a qualifying final.
Eyes up on the line.
Inflicted on the Kangaroos, 125 points in 2000. The last time they played in the qualifying final, Essendon beat them. And now the margin is blowing out. Chapman gets his fourth.
Corey, who hasn't had much of it today, had 34 disposals the last time they played. So they did their homework on him and they've been able to hold him down, but nobody else. Oh, Ablett, was it?
Okay, go out. Michael, no, don't do it.
Those hands are getting better by the minute, Tim.
I reckon that's the one real problem Frito has when he's pushed deep there to play against
That's your line there.
a forward, and he is undersized for a key defender, Frito, and that was just the size of Ablett, just the body strength too, just to position him.
Wait for it. Wait, give on to me.
Going for a second goal today. Battled hard, Pratt, against all the odds. Couple of bounces, wanted to go the third, and then chopped off by Gary Ablett. Contested footy. Wells taps forward. Corey Jones, out it comes. Rawlings just loads it up, hoping and hoping. Brown and Scarlett.
There was a jumper. No, he dragged him down by his jumper. Got a handful of it.
Well, I'm not sure about that. I don't see any dragging down of the jumper there.
I'm with you, Tim. It looked a fair contest, didn't it?
It looked like a good contest.
So Brown, yes, a goal.
support as well. Rawlings, Simpson.
Pushed down in the back. Adam Simpson pushed in the back.
We'll get the free kick.
Starting to get busy, Simpson. 20 touches now.
He's a good player. Goes inside the forward 50. Needs support though. Edwards was down there, so to McMahon. McMahon finishes up with the foot. He goes back to the middle. That's a not sure that was the lead the kicker wanted, but he made it look okay, McMahon. And now Petrie comes in and kicks the goal. On the wing, Hunt in best position. Takes the mark, falling to the ground. Releases the run of Wojcinski, and he's got plenty. Wojcinski decides he'll run down towards the 50. Long kick to the square. Going back, Johnson.
He took the mark.
There he is, the tortured genius of moments ago.
I feel really sorry for this Kangaroo defence today, though, because the way the ball's been coming in, they haven't been able to get the job done in the midfield, the Kangaroos. They've been forced to kick the ball up high across half-back. Geelong have then been able to rebound.
Johnson, 15 metres out, kicks the goal. That's his first.
All favouring Geelong, everything going their way. Kelly's handball just cut off. Harris, who was very good early. Kelly's having a good match. Got the bit between his teeth. Floating ball, reading it brilliantly.
And someone like Kelly, who's enormously talented, could just play a cameo role.
He's had 19 possessions today, Kelly. Done very well. Mooney going for a fourth goal. Right on 50. Good looking kick by Cam. He's got it.
Shannon Burns.
Bartel, Ling,
Straight to his back.
rush forward. Now they've been picked up by Sinclair and also Smith.
He plays a role too, Burns, Tim. He's probably the I guess in many ways, he's the last Saturday night. It's usually a pretty good kick, Ottens. He's a goal-kicking ruckman forward. Gee, that's poetry in motion. That's from the textbook, isn't it?
Well, you go looking for a weakness in a side.
That one is in close proximity. Rook, Selwood.
Advantage.
5 seconds to go. Kelly. Mooney.
Selwood is just an extraordinary young talent.
There's the siren. Well, I think, Bruce, we're on world record pace here for a qualifying final. Selwood.
No free kicks.
What an amazing football family. 20 possessions for Selwood. Jimmy's put the cue back in the rack. He stopped on 20. And Ablett scooting away. He's on skates. 26. At goal number 5. Exclamation point. And the Cats come from everywhere. Look at this. There's a bowl of milk in there. Three-quarter
In the game this year, they've been such a high-scoring, free-flowing team. They've been pretty good down back too. Simpson wobbles it. Milburn having a great year. The only 30-year-old in the team, not playing like it. Stokes very good. Kelly, Bartel, perfect handball. Mackie at full tilt. Little kick, a beauty to Ablett. Brownlow middle favourite. Jimmy Bartel may be the second or third favourite. He's made alongside him in the midfield. Good looking kick. He just does everything so well, doesn't he? He's the complete package. Kelly got a bad bounce. They've had a few bad bounces today, Geelong. Burns on the end of it, and away he goes.
Couple of bounces, early bounces. Touches this one down as he draws closer to Jones. He's trying to hypnotise him. Goes across to Enright. He was tripped. No. Play goes on. Feeds it back. Mooney. Long ball down towards full forward. Ottens. So encouraging for the marking players when they can't take your arms these days. Gibson reaching for the ball. Didn't find it. So here's the bounce. And I know Port Adelaide feel as though they've been disrespected all year by a lot of people. Harvey's getting a free kick here.
Got the jumper.
But I was going to say, Tim, that I think on what we've seen, it's easy to fall in love with a team when the opposition isn't great. But on what we've seen today, I think only the West Coast Eagles at full strength with all their good players, would have a chance against Geelong on exposed form. There goes the kick from Harvey.
All clear.
And he's put it through for a goal.
Just to spoil from the side there.
10.5 minutes remaining in this one, but it's over. Selwood holding the ball. Wells should kick it. 20 metres out. Nicely done.
That is all clear.
A far greater role. He's a very talented player.
He's off around the outer side. Got it back from Melbourne. And for Geelong, this one's over. All they want to do is stay healthy now and move on. That's over the shoulder. Hence, there is space for some of these Kangaroos.
Play on yours.
Over the top. Enright lines up and pops it through.
So it's been 8 years since the Kangas have played in front of such a big crowd. Ablett. Clever kick to his brother, who takes the mark. They're different footballers completely, but he's a remarkable talent. And this young man is growing and having a very good year and has cemented his place in the team today, that's for sure.
His the supporters were venting their frustration through, but he's just been able to.
What a comeback by Jimmy Bartell as well.
Set himself again, Ling.
Selwood.
Beautiful kick.
He meant that.
Wow. Here's Mackie meantime. That's interesting. Diaz out to the right. Knew what he was doing, kicks the goal.
Waverley in 1989, and the strange thing about that, Dennis, is that Tim's boys beat them by 76 points a fortnight earlier. Here we go, the record's on. Enright.
Oh, Timmy.
Before today, you just wonder what price they will be.
I'm just trying to work out a positive that Dean Laidley can take out of this game.
Only one, Tim, that they can play again next week. Corey. To Nathan Ablett. To full forward. Johnson turns his man. Here's the 100 points. Over the top. Sheppy's got 5. You're safe, Tim. Been a few centuries on this ground, Dennis.
Yes.
Despite the fact they've kicked a massive score today, Geelong, I think Lee Matthews right. When they sit down and do their analysis of the game, one of the most pleasing things for Bomber Thompson will be the pressure they've applied against Kangaroos. They just haven't allowed them to play their own game.
This is a team that scored very heavily in the last time. Just can't find the footy, can't kick a goal. Shannon Grant hasn't been able to impose himself today. Kicks wide to the pocket, Edwards and Petrie. And that's it. A record-breaking win